When, for each of you, did gratitude shift from something you had to remind yourself to do to something that became more second nature, or has it? Has it become second nature, or are you still kind of a work in progress?
I think it's happened in little moments, stacked over time. I see it as just very stackable over the years. I feel like as I get older, it's just become more. So there wasn't one specific moment, but it's been stackable over time.
Right.
I'm finding myself in a season of doing that. I've talked about it a number of times in different episodes, that I'm books that speak about, think about your death daily, right? And this idea, whether it's Comfort Crisis or, Chasing Daylight, books that really focus in on the fact that we have a limited time on this planet. And our days, for most of us, are unknown. And so to be able to be in the moment and to live each day, and I think the more that when I'm dwelling on that, when I'm taking time to reflect on the idea that I don't have forever, I find myself leaning into gratitude more.
Oh, huge.
When I'm focused on all the shit that's going on and the busyness and the craziness, or this person's upset, or I've got to keep this person, when I'm focused on that, gratitude often goes out the window. Right. So I think that's for me probably. So I like that you said that about stackable. There's days where it's really easy.
Yeah.
Other days where not so much.
Yeah. I think that's for most people. I think for me, it's always there now for me. I live and breathe it. Obviously, I built a business around it. So for me, it is innate. I think truly where it became so part of my life, though, is when I realized I was having impact on other people. When I hear people would send me messages and I'm switching from and I have to and I get to, and it really helped me today. And then I was like, oh, that's really cool. And I think it just like empowered me more and more to really lean into gratitude, to know that it's helping people. I remember, I think it's one of your clients, Jean-Michel, and he was running the marathon, and he had written a note on LinkedIn about he's at the end of the marathon, and he's just like, I don't think I can do this. And he really sank into the I get to message where, I get to run this marathon and I get to power through. And I when reading stories like that is what really inspires me to keep going and keep kind of spreading the gratitude joy message for sure.
Yeah. I'd say for me, it's still a work in progress and evolving. There's still days that I wouldn't say I practice it perfectly by any stretch, but what I've learned is that when I do lean into gratitude, in doing that more and more, I get to tune in to like the better version of me, not the stressed out, overextended, right version of me, because often I think life is happening so fast. We just did an episode on the busy trap and how to escape it. And I think and we talked about how we get caught up in this flurry of activity and living life based on other people's expectations and demands. And in that, it can be very hard to find joy, very hard to find gratitude, right? But when you literally stop and take stock of what's actually happening, there's always something to be grateful for, or even if it's something small, and that really can shift the energy for you. Like for me anyway, it really shifts. Like I said, I can go from to like I'm good, like I'm so grateful for today, even though there's been some tough moments.
It's one of the fastest ways to shift your energy is to lean into gratitude, and they've shown that. So that and one of the ways I teach that is switch that I have to go do groceries to I get to go do groceries. I'm picking on that one today because I have to go do groceries when I leave here. But that is like, if you can really feel when you say you have to do something, if you say it, I have to go do groceries, you instantly feel it very
defeated.
You feel defeated. Your body goes down. And when you say, I get to go do groceries, you lift up, you look up a lot of the time. Like it's tied to your physical, and then it's an instant energy reset.
That's a complete reset.
It is a reset. 100%. Yeah.